Tiggs, and we are here with our awesome sponsor, James Lee. He's the owner of Mad Greeks Pizza, probably the best pizza ever.
And we have a guest host, Josh,
our cousin. And I think we're gonna make some pizzas.
Yes, we are.
How long have you been in the business of Mad Greeks?
I've been the owner here for a little bit over 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it is.
And there used to be like a lot of owners like passed down to this place.
Well, I'm the third owner. The business itself has been around for over 40 years.
Wow.
So, 3 owners in 40 years. Honestly, I wouldn't consider that too many of a switchover because everyone seems to be there for a good amount of time first.
That's awesome.
Now, I have a question. How do you choose your menu?
Like what goes on the menu?
Yes.
Well, a lot of times it's just going to be trial and error. You have to, if you want to bring a new item out, you have to introduce it to the customers, get them to try it, get feedback.
Yes.
Once you get your feedback, then you'll know whether or not you want to continue.
Right.
If you get positive feedback, then yes. If it's negative feedback, then back to the drawing board, try something else.
Yep.
So, how do you do your secret? What is your secret of this favorite pizza?
Well, for us here, I think it's the fact that we make everything ourselves. We make everything from scratch, from our dough to our sauce. So we know exactly what's going into our pizzas, and we take care of the pizzas.
That's awesome.
Alright, so I think we're ready. My stomach's hungry actually.
Okay.
I think we need to make these pizzas.
I only had breakfast, so yeah. I only had breakfast. It's lunchtime now.
I recycle every Monday morning. Do your part and recycle.
We use this basically to just go around in the pizza and poke holes. Yeah, so basically just hold it with this hand, and basically all you're going to do is just go around.
What's up, poker? I want to play poker too.
Oh, so it's like a spiral.
Here you go.
Yeah, so you're just going to go around. Because you see how the dough is sort of bubbling a little bit?
Yeah.
You want to stop that?
In the oven, what's going to happen is that's the yeast basically activating in the dough. So in the oven, though, what's going to happen is that bubble is actually going to become bigger.
Wow.
So if you don't basically poke it now, your pizza's just going to be all bubbles. And it's going to be hard, hollow on the inside. You know what I mean?
Hey, Todd, remember that Lunchable I had? That joint was real bubbly when I put that joint in the microwave.
Yeah, it was.
That joint was good though. That joint was still good.
That should be good, I'd say.
I'm stabbing this whole thing.
Okay.
I think that's enough stabbing, bro. You don't want your pizza to be all.
Done.
But yeah, you see how his pizza before, especially, there are some bubbles here and there.
Yeah.
Now that he poked it, it went down. So that way, like I said, it won't basically
Won't go
rise
all
up
the way.
too much.
Round and round. Little piece.
See, like his bubbles right now, once they be in there. and
Yeah.
down. You gotta get the corner.
My pizza ain't gonna be
Oh,
no
this would be
bubbles.
awesome.
No bubbles in my pizza.
No bubbles?
Guys, you barely pooped yours. That's
No,
barely.
mine's got a lot of bubbles. Yeah. There you
It's
go.
all right.
Yeah, we poked that one.
Yeah.
I think I'm done. Wait, hey. Now I'm done.
Okay.
That's
So
not
now,
no bubbles.
first thing we got to put on is the sauce. So with the sauce, basically just take
I got
one.
this.
Hold on.
I
We're
want-
gonna go in order, okay? So take one good sized sauce.
Like that, right?
Yeah, like that. And just drop it right in the center. Because it's going to be easier if you put it in the center first, okay? And then
So you can
spread it
spread
out like that.
I actually know how to make a half-leaf pizza.
Yeah?
You just put a little dough and then put the sauce on it. And
So
then,
usually the easiest way to do it is going to be like this. Keep the spoon the same, and move the pot.
Alright.
See, that way you're going around the edges
Yeah.
like more even, and you want to make sure that the sauce is nice and spread throughout. So that way you don't get chunks over here, dry over here, stuff
Alright.
like that.
alright, my turn.
You ready? Grab the spoon.
Go, Rudi. Go, go.
Turn it
Go,
back.
Rudi.
Turn it.
Go.
Yeah, turn it.
You do it.
You say you don't have to. I'm going to get all around the edges and everything.
Yeah. You want to cover the crust.
Might need some more sauce, bro.
I'm sure I do.
There you go.
That was center. Told you to do the center.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the crust.
Still, you gotta do the center too, so then you won't have all that lumpy stuff.
Yes. Yes, I'm making a perfect pizza.
Now
Now,
we just need our chef hat.
here you
My
go.
turn.
There you go.
You could have left it over there, like you have really long arms.
Well, he does have long arms, but he's a lot taller than you too.
There you go. Spread. Turn. There you
I'm a
go.
brother.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect, John.
Maybe I can work here one day.
If there's somebody going to work here first, it's going to be me.
Oh yeah? Well, he might have seniority on you on that one.
Need some more.
Hey, Todd, I thought you were going to get a job at Dunkin' Donuts.
No, Dunkin' Donuts doesn't make. They do a good business, but they don't do pizza business. Pizza is probably the best thing mankind has ever made.
Hey, James Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So, huh?
Perfect.
Have you knows one thing?
Good. This, you know.
That the ass pizza don't got, they just use canned
You ever
stuff.
trade something?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so now next thing is going to be the cheese. So with the cheese, it's going to be grated like this. So that way it's going to be easier to spread. So basically just grab some. Yeah.
Wait.
We're all going to just grab some at the same
Yeah.
time, so then we
Like,
can all do it.
this one, we can actually all do. So, yeah.
Now what you can do is use basically your one hand to block. So that way you can control where the cheese is going to land. Okay? Just like that.
I need
See?
my cheese
And then you
everywhere.
just basically just
Spread it out.
spread it out after that. So
Might
use
need
both
to-
your hands.
Yeah.
Use the one to block.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, spread it out.
And then just spread it out wherever the sauce is.
Done.
Make sure all the sauce is covered right.
You sure you want a cheesy pizza?
I don't really. I'm gonna have me some extra cheese pizza. That's all I'm gonna say to you.
I say go for it.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna have me some extra cheese pizza. Alright, give me the mushrooms.
Mushrooms. We got all.
What pizza do you like?
Thank you.
The steak pizzas are good. Buffalo chicken's really popular. If anybody wants to use some pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
So what you want to do though is you want to make sure it doesn't get clumped up like this. So that way each slice
Yeah.
gonna be nice and covered.
Mushrooms. Gotta take the mushrooms.
I can get down here.
Ty making you. Alright, I want some garlic.
Well, the garlic will go on last. Stuff like that we'll put on at the very
I
end.
really need all of them.
Thank you, Rudi.
And now if you want to use some mushrooms, okay, but now what you have to do with the mushrooms first is, okay, they're in water right now. So what you have to actually do is you have to take the mushrooms, okay, and
I think I'm
just
done.
go over to the trash can, and you actually have to squeeze the water out of the mushrooms. Because if you don't do that, all that water is going to get inside of your pizza and it's going to make your pizza all soggy.
So where do you put the excess?
I don't want no soggy
the,
pizza. That's
Excess
not how I roll.
pepperoni.
Now, if you just grab too much, just put it back in the bucket.
Oh wow.
That's what I did. I gave mine a 6.
You gotta
Go
squeeze
drain
it.
it. Go drain it.
I might eat some mushroom over there. I like that.
Come on, get off. Get no water. There's not gonna be no water on pizza. I don't want that pizza. I don't want water pizza.
That's what you did.
I can feel the wetness. Now I can see it.
You losing your mushroom? Get away from the trash can, baby.
Alright, is this dry?
Yeah. Now, all you gotta do is spread it all over your pizza.
I'm putting this way everywhere.
Yeah, see? So you gotta take little pieces and you gotta spread it out like this, okay?
Alright, where's the rest of the mushrooms?
Probably put them away.
No!
That was enough for you to have a mushroom pizza.
Mushroom.
That smells good.
Actually, it does. It's not like we're
And
listening.
then if you want, you can take a little bit more cheese, sprinkle it over the toppings.
Nah. I'm
No? You're good?
Already got you.
Okay. Now you said you wanted garlic?
Yeah. I got me a little garlic pizza.
Now, you gotta remember, you don't want to sprinkle too much on.
Just a little bit.
Done.
Anybody else?
Alright. Mom, we got you. No onions. Wait. Can I have onions?
No, you just trying to get back at your mother.
I'm gonna have half onions. Yeah, I'm gonna have half onions, half sliced onions.
Now, what's the last step, James?
Last step basically is going to be putting it into the oven.
I'm gonna be
And what
first.
type of oven is this?
This is what's called a single deck gas oven.
Move, Papa.
I'm going with my hands.
You can get burnt too.
Yeah, the oven itself right now, we set it at 550 degrees.
Let's get hard.
See, so now, what we'll do sometimes is, pizza's cooking, okay? But what you can do is, actually it might be still a little bit too early. You take it and you take it out of the pan. And then you actually take the pan. So basically what you're going to do then is, then you just take the pizza and turn it and put it onto the overflip pan. So what you're doing there is you're creating basically air between the oven floor and the bottom of the pizza. So that way the bottom of the pizza won't burn,
Excuse me.
okay, while the top of it still cooks. Because you know, depending on what kind of toppings you have and stuff like that, it may have to, the toppings may have to basically stay in the oven a little bit longer than the dough needs to. So in a situation like that, what you're doing is you're creating that space, so that way the bottom of the pizza, like I said, it won't turn all black and burn and stuff like that, and it gives the
light
pizza,
crust.
yeah, it gives the pizza enough time though still to basically cook all the toppings that it needs to.
Wait. So, really, how do you actually make a big size pizza that's all that?
How do you? Well, like I said, you just have to use a bigger pan and more dough.
The same way?
Yep, same exact way. Everything else is the same.
What's the bottom of it?
You mean in here?
Yeah.
This is actually where the fire is.
Oh.
So that's where the fire is. That's what's heating up the oven itself.
That joint's awesome.
The pizza ovens the kitchen equipment a lot of times for a restaurant is going to be the most expensive part of starting it.
Because everything is expensive.
Yeah. I mean, because you're talking about equipment that's made to handle a lot more than a regular house.
Every time.
You know, because, you figure in a regular house at most, you might be cooking for maybe 5-6 people, 3 times a day. Where with a restaurant, you know, you're talking literally hundreds of people every day.
Yeah.
So the equipment needs to be able to take a lot more abuse. It needs to be able to be worked a lot harder. And because of that, generally speaking, that's why they cost a lot more. But your average household doesn't need it.
Yeah.
You know, it would be overkill. You know, it would be too much for a regular house to have something like that.
Someday, when I come back here, I want to make me a big pizza.
You want to make yourself a big pizza? How big?
At least one of that. At least so I can fit that box.
That box right there?
Mm-hmm.
How many orders do you get often? Like how many? Like 200, 500?
Depends on the day. I mean,
It was a meat lover Sunday.
depends. A lot of it also depends on what's going around the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Is an event going on? Or is an event going on somewhere else that's pulling people away? Because something like that can hurt your business. You know what I mean? Because if everybody in your area leaves, you know, to go away for the weekend or something like that, because once again, with us being so close to the beach, for example, a lot of people head to the beach on the weekends. So if they're at the beach, they can't be here, which means that if they can't be here, then
No more business.
yep. But you know, stuff like that. If you're in a business, you watch for the patterns, so that way you know, okay, it's going to be a little bit slower during this period, so maybe order a bit less. You know, stuff like that. Not to mention, when you are busy, then you make sure that you save enough and stuff like that, so you can take care of the times when it is slower. You know, so a lot of it you have to. It's gonna dictate your budgeting basically.
Is the pizza done?
Oh,
It's done.
yours has. I think yours is bubbly. There's bubbly on that fan. Yeah, it's just.
That's mine.
Yours is.
I already know it's mine is mine, because I got so much cash.
Flip that up.
Yep, that's my pizza. I got so many muscles on my pizza.
So we'll give those like another minute or two.
How often do you have people come and sit down and eat inside here?
Oh, well, I mean, that's all throughout the day when we're open, to be
lot.
honest with you. Yeah. Let's see, so this one is your pizza.
Yes.
So, basically all you gotta do, just take the pizza cutter, just start at one end and just go in a straight line.
Hey, what about me and my brother's pizza?
Now, usually what we do is for our small
Yeah, wait
pizzas,
for it.
we'll cut it into 6 slices. So for that, now you wanna go about 1/3 of the way, so right about to here, where my finger is, so a little bit over. And just once again though, go in a straight line again.
So
And
like
then-
diagonal.
Sure, that was good.
Yep. And then just right the halfway point between these 2 lines.
Right here?
Yep, and then just straight up through again. And that's it. So now you got your 6 slices,
Yep.
Six.
and then you're ready to go. So it's ready to be boxed up. And that's it. And then it's ready to go out to the customer.
Okay, give me that
So this one's your pizza. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You want to listen and cut it the right way?
So it'll be easier if you do it like this, okay? So go start from this corner here, okay? Press down hard,
That's all right.
and then just go straight through. And right here. And then one more time. There you go.
Done. There you go, Ty. Hope you do it good. Because I'm eating my pizza. Let's taste the let's see if it's actually good. I just corrected. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, it can be a little bit of a pain because the boxes sort of get in your way a little bit.
True. But that's all practice.
Yeah.
Very Where's Grandma? All I can say, this is good mushrooms.
Yeah,
I did a good job.
you did do a good job.
This was Tiggs and Rudi's commentary at Mad Greeks, talking with James, and we'll be right back. Tiggs and Rudi's commentary.
Hello, this is Tiggs and Rudi's commentary. I'm Rudi.
And I'm Tiggs, and we have a special guest, Mr. Reverend Brown Jr., who is running for mayor. Yes, we do. We have many questions for you today.
All right.
But the first one that we would like to ask you, what are you going to do once you're mayor? What are you going to do for the youth of Philadelphia?
Well, I think all of our kids ought to be inspired by their leaders in the city, particularly their mayor, but city council and all of those who are elected officials. And one way I think that we can do that is to run programs that allow you to know what government does. I'd love to create a youth employment program so that young people will have some kind of jobs in the city with corporations, and encourage corporations to hire young people, particularly during the summertime and during, other times that allows you to do that. But I also would like to have a program that teaches you about civic engagement, where you can actually get involved with the making of laws and participate with how those things are done. And I want to encourage young people to do that at all levels in our government. So, you get your education, and then you'll be the ones running the city, running for mayor, sitting on city council, and running all of the agencies that make our communities run smooth.
Alright, so, when do the people vote?
They get to vote for me on November 10th, 2015. I'm going to be in the general election here in Philadelphia. And I'm hoping that I'm going to get enough votes that I'll be able to sit in the mayor's seat and do the business of the city.
Cool. Well, that's it for Tiggs and Rudi's commentary. Remember, I'm Rudi.
And I'm Tiggs, and this is Mr. Reverend Brown Jr.
And this is the grandson Isaac.
No, this is granddaddy.
And welcome back to Tiggs and Rudi's commentary. I'm Tiggs,
I'm Rudi.
and we have a special sponsor named Reno Sinatra, and he's going to do a live performance for us at the end of the show.
After the show.
So, Reno,
How you doing?
how you been, man?
Been all right, man. Dealing with the weather, loving life though.
Well, it's so bad outside, man. All right, so what made you start just just rapping and stuff?
Honestly, I was 13, and my sister was a rapper, and she had a chance to get signed, and my grandma wouldn't let her get signed because she was still in high school.
Yeah.
And so from that moment of her not, my grandma, well, she did the right thing, but I wanted to become a rapper that moment. Like when I seen my sister really make it, it was like 88, 90. I was just wanting to be a rapper.
Wait. Where you from?
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was born at Jefferson Hospital. From there, we went to North Philly, and then we moved to West Philly, where I currently live. West Philadelphia. West Side.
All right, so what advise you, what are you going to give back to the community?
I'm going to really take care of, it's bigger than the community. It's really bigger than the community. Besides sponsorships with y'all and any other children, I just want to make sure that we really, when you say give to the community, we want more than just money. We need residual income in the neighborhoods. We need our own black businesses. I was just reading something about the original Black Wall Street. We had our own city, and never mind that. But we had our own city, and we had our own banks, our own hospitals, our own jobs, our own schools, our own we had our own city, all owned by blacks. But that's not now. And now we really need to bring that back to the community. So my first thing to do is just to really put some real residual jobs in the neighborhood. Because anybody can just give money, but then after you give money, they spend it. Now they back to the same situation. It goes back to that phrase, you can teach a man how to fish. But if you feed him for one time, he'll eat for one time. Teach him how to fish, he eat for a lifetime. Yeah.
Teach him the skills, you gotta go.
Yeah, that's what we need. Just more empowerment and just more encouragement. Yeah, man.
Alright, so you wanna do this live performance fest?
Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna do Philadelphia. I love my city, man. Follow me at RenoSinatra.com, Facebook Reno Sinatra, Instagram Reno_ISX, and don't forget about Mother and Daughter Productions. And holla at my boys.
Alright, we'll be right back to that performance.
Later.
Reno Sinatra, ISX, Jet Plane Boys, Co-Captain, we in the building, man. Stash Box Navigator, AWOL, El Capitan, Jizzy the First General. We here, man. My city born to make it start with Joe Frazier. He hopped in the ring and made one of the greatest. Boom, bye, yeah, Ali goes down. The crack bell in the building, don't act shocked now. Love, CKO Teddy holding us down. See us all in our blood, Philly love, it's us. The Phillies took the bended, fans went ballistic. The bottom of the night strike out, wouldn't have missed it. And damn, AI love shit's ridiculous. Philly grind, JBM, that's how you get it. McNabb gone, guess it was his time to go and fit you up. Go hard, it's your shot to blow. It's yucked up, we always let the good ones go. Heart of a lion, Rocky Apollo couldn't stop him, and Hopkins, Phoenix Trapper couldn't outbox him. Winky jumped up, thought he was a problem, but no, already the equation broke him down and solved him. PHI represent the bottom. 215 New Man Reno Sinatra. Here to hold Philly down, y'all. I got us. Make no mistake, baby, Philly the place. If you been to my city, then you can relate. PHILLY, the city of brotherly love. It's a hell of a ride. Make no mistake, baby, Philly the place. If you been to my city, then you can relate. PHILLY, the city of brotherly love. It's a hell of a ride. Would Jordan even matter? I really been a factor. We had a chance to see the shine of hang gathers. I wish the world could have just seen his growth. He lit the scoreboards up like Boathouse Road. South Street stay popping all year long, and not just the summertime, but I love that song. It's the city, baby, your brotherly love. We hate Kobe and the Cowboys, yeah, that's us. We found our roots and losing the truth. Follow the blueprint of Will Smith and do what it do. So easy for us just to tip the scale. It's a talented bunch out of Ill-a-Dell. Like M. Night Shyamalan, pay LaBelle, Bill Cosby, Heartbeat, Pulse 8 to Broad Street. And we gather at Temple just to hit clip speak. Good looking up and drive for Philadelphia. Freedom, we the 6th largest city. Cheesesteaks, who gon' beat us? Soon as it's nice out, we don't play. I'm on the E-way, banging freeway to the relays. A couple days later, popped up at a doomsday. Make no mistake, baby, Philly the place. If you been to my city, then you can relate. PHILLY, the city of brotherly love.